Currently, we are living in an era of automations, and especially if you are a digital marketer, automations are something you must need. You won't understand how much useful these automations are until you start using them. These automations do not only save you time, they also make your whole workflow way more efficient. And for automations, there are thousands of tools available. Unfortunately, most of them are not that good, but there is one that tops them all, which is called the king of automation. Yes, I'm talking about Zapier, but the problem with Zapier is that it is super costly, and if you are also a beginner in this digital marketing space, Zapier can be pretty complicated to use. In that case, I have found literally a gem. It is super easy to use, it has a very user-friendly interface, and the best part is the cost of this tool is super affordable. So hello guys, welcome back to SaaS Ltd Deals. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you never miss our uploads. And I'm back with a very interesting tool. It is going to be Albato. Albato is an automation software just like Zapier and Pabbly Connect. It can also connect different types of apps and create automations for you so that you can save you time and also make your workflow super efficient. And a great feature of Albato is that it has over 500 apps available that you can integrate with each other, and I'm going to show you all of those apps in a bit. But if you scroll down on Albato's website, you can also see even from directly on their website you can try the automation. All you have to do is choose your desired app and also choose the receiving app, and you have to select the trigger and the action, and then you can try Albato automation directly from their own website. Now let's have a look at the 500 apps that are available for automations on Albato's platform. So here is the full list of the 500 apps that are available for automations, and although my internet is pretty fast, this page took a lot of time to load. It is because the list goes on and on. As you can see, it's a very big list, and at such an affordable price, it is amazing what is Albato offering. And about the price, I'm going to get into that in a bit, so stay tuned for that. And as you can see, the list goes on and on. It's a very big list. Okay, so finally we have reached the end of the list. Other than the apps that are available on this list, you can also even add your own app. For example, you are a SaaS developer and you have your own application or software or app, and you want that app to have integration with Albato. In that case, you can even add your own app. For that, click on this add new app, and then you will get redirected to this page, and from here you have to click on add an app, and all you have to do is have an open API for your app, and that's all you need. You can then add integration with Albato for your own app. You can also watch this video for further tutorial. Now here comes the price of Albato. So the regular price of Albato lifetime deal is $192, which is close to $200, but at Appsumo you are getting 64% off. So to get the lifetime access of Albato, all you have to do is pay only $69, and this will be enough to get you the lifetime access. And on the Appsumo page, as you can see, Albato is an alternative to Make, Zapier and also Pabbly Connect, which is not mentioned here. Now let's have a look at the features that are available with this Appsumo deal. So as you can see, with this deal you are going to get unlimited steps per automation, unlimited users. You also get the filter trigger feature, the router, 500 apps available, and also some other features. And these are 3 tiers that you can buy from Appsumo. So the tier 1 costs $69, the tier 2 costs $139, and the tier 3 costs $299. Keep in mind that on tier 1 the operations limit is only 50,000, but on tier 2 the limit is 45,000, and the automation update time is also higher on tier 1, which is 5 minutes, which means your automation is going to get updated every 5 minutes, but on license tier 2 it is going to get updated in only 1 minute. And also you get 20 active automation on tier 1 and unlimited active automations on both tier 2 and tier 3. And there are some extra features on the tier 2, as you can see, such as data migration, and on tier 3 you get another additional feature that is not available even on the tier 2, which is dedicated queue handlers. So if you want to buy this Appsumo deal of Albato and start your automation journey right now, make sure you check the link in the description below of this video. Albato also has subscription plans. As you can see, these are the annual plans, and keep in mind that on the annual plans currently there is 20% off going on. There are also monthly plans, as you can see. After you log into Albato, you will get this dashboard, and currently as you can see we are in the automations tab. So on this section you can see all of your automations, you can create new automations, you can even choose existing automations from templates. So as you can see the user interface is very friendly. Here are two of my automations, and to create a new automation you simply have to click on this new, and you can also choose from templates, and in the template section you will get some already pre-made automations. So that's a pretty cool feature. So let's open this template section. For that you can click on from template, or you can also click on the solutions. So let's click on template. So as you can see these are some of the templates. You got template for 𝗗𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀, for 𝗗𝗏𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 get course. You also get the Albato extension. You have automation for Telegram bot to ChatGPT, and there are also some other automations. So as you can see Telegram to OpenAI, 𝗗𝗶𝘀 to Salesforce, Bittrex to Martego, Facebook Leads to Google Sheets. So there are lots of automations, and keep in mind that all of them are templates, so you do not have to add or adjust anything at all. You can simply click on a template and then simply click on install to use this automation, and the template automations that you install or use, they are going to appear on this my installations section. Now let's go back to the automations tab. So I'm not going to show you how to use automations from templates. What I'm going to do is give you a full tutorial on how to create a manual automation. So for that, first of all you have to click on this new, and before we build the automation, let me tell you what kind of automation this is going to be. And for that I have to go to Trello. So as you can see now we are in a workspace of Trello. This is my workspace, and I have created a board called writing tasks, and this is specifically for writers. And as you can see on this board there are already some lists such as to do, currently writing, checking and all that. So I want to create an automation that is going to notify me every time one of these cards change their places. For example, I have added some team members to this Trello workspace, and whenever a team member is moving this card, for example this first card from this section to this section or this one, I want to get notified, and I want to get notified using Google Sheet. So let's create an automation for that. So back to the automation builder. Once again you can see the Albato user interface is super user friendly. You have to add your sending data app on here, and then you have to add your receiving data app on here. So it is super easy. Let's first add the sending data app. Click on this plus icon and then go to app. So here are all the apps that you can use as a send data source. So since I'm going to use Trello, let's simply search for this. So select Trello, and then I have to select the event. It means based on which event the automation is going to trigger or work. So I want the automation to work when one card is moved from one list to another. So here are all the cards, and this to do, currently writing, checking, these are the list. So whenever one card is moved from one list to another, I want to have that on my Google Sheet. And then let's connect the Trello account. Click on add a connection. You can rename this name if you want, then click on continue. Now I have to grant Albato access to my Trello account. Let's do that. Simply scroll down and click on allow. So as you can see the connection has been successfully created. So let's click on OK. Now I have to choose the board. So in my Trello account there could be multiple boards, right? So let's select the one that we want. So this is the one that I want the automation for, which is writing tasks. And if I go back to Trello, as you can see the board name is writing tasks. So I have selected the right one. Now let's click on add a trigger. So the sending data part is all set. Now we have to set up the receiving data part. For that, click on this plus icon. So I want to get notified using Google Sheet. Click on the select an app and then search for sheet. Now select Google Sheet and then select the action. So every time one card is moved from one list to another, I want Google Sheet to create update a row. So let's select this, and then I have to choose my Google Sheet account. You can change this name or keep it as it is. Now let's click on continue. So I have to sign in with Google to allow my Google Sheet or Drive account. Now scroll down and click on allow. So as you can see, connection successfully created. Click on OK. Now I have to select the spreadsheet where I want to get notified. So I'm going to select Albato automation sheet, and then I also have to choose the sheet number. So let's select this sheet 1 and click on add an action. Now here comes the column part. So I have to select in which column I want to get what kind of data. So click on this column A and then click on Trello. Now on this column A, I want to get the ID, and then on column B, I want to get the card ID, column C, card name, column D, previous list ID, and on column E, I want to get the previous list name. You can choose to get as many data as you want. I'm going to select only these 5 ones. Now let's scroll down and click on save. Now you can also adjust the duplicate search setting directly from here. So here are the options you are going to get. I suggest the first one. As a result, it is not going to check for duplicates. It is always going to create a record. So this is the safest option. Let's select this and click on save. Now our automation is fully ready. You can also test this automation if you want to make sure everything is working perfectly. And once that happens, you can simply click on start and this will start the automation. So click on this. So as you can see, the automation has been successfully started. Now let's test this one. Let's see if it really works. Let's go to Trello first. So on Trello, I'm going to move this first article, Exploring Mindfulness, to currently writing. Now let's go to Google Sheet, that exact file, and see if anything has changed. So this is the Albato automation file that we created for our automation, and as you can see, the automation is working perfectly. So this is the ID name on column A, card ID on column B, this is the card name on column C, the previous ID on column D, and the previous list on column E. So let's make some more changes. So I'm going to move this impacts of social media to checking, and unconventional ways to needs editing, and future of renewable energy to done. Now let's see if anything has changed on the spreadsheet. So as you can see, the automation is working perfectly. All of them are appearing in a very decorative manner, and all of the columns are getting their proper information without any issues. So once again, I'm back to the automation builder, and for example, when you are running an automation, you want to make some changes, and you should never do that while an automation is running. What you want to do is, first of all, click on this pause. This is going to stop your automation, and then you can make some changes. And a great feature of Trello is that you can also add as many steps as you want on an automation. For that, you have to simply click on this plus icon. While you want to add a step, you can add an action as a step. So as you can see, this is the action section. You can also add a step as a tool, and these are the tools that are available when you are trying to add a step. Now let's go back to the automations tab. So as you can see, the new automation has also appeared on this section, and on here you can change the automation settings. You can also create a copy, an exact copy of this particular automation. You can also check the automation log. So let's go to the log. So on the log, you are going to get the history of a particular automation. As you can see, you can also see the analytics. And if you want to delete an automation, you simply have to click on this, which means you have to select this, and then you can either move it, you can delete it, you can recover it, you can pause it, you can even start it from here. And then there is also some other tabs, such as this apps tab. So on this apps tab, you can see all of the apps that you have connected, such as I have connected this demo CRM, the online store, the Google Sheet account, and the Trello account. And if you want, you can even delete these accounts or apps. And then there is another tab, which is the history tab. So from here you can see all of the history of all of your previous automations, and you can also even check the analytics, as you can see. So overall, I think Albato is an excellent automation tool. You can build so many automations. The possibilities are endless since there are over 500 apps. And to create an automation, you do not need to know any types of coding or anything. And also the user interface is very easy to use, which means even for a beginner, using these automations are not going to be complicated at all. And thanks to a bunch of features of Albato, it is an worthy competitor of Zapier or other similar tools such as Pabbly. So if you want to buy this Appsumo deal, make sure you check the link in the description below. On the deal, you are going to get these features, as you can see, and these are 3 of the tiers that you can buy from Appsumo. If you are planning to do some basic automations, I think the tier 1 is going to be enough at only $69, but for more advanced requirements, you can opt for the tier 2, which is $139, and the best one is definitely the tier 3 that costs $299 with almost any feature you can think of on a automation software. So that's it for our today's video. I hope you have found the video to be helpful. If you do, like this video and also subscribe to our channel. And also do not forget to comment what you think about Albato and how it compares to other similar tools. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, stay safe. Goodbye.